Hi everyone, it's Jen from McLean Fitness, and today I have a kettlebell workout. So this isn't going to be long, but it's going to kind of work on some movements that are new and really focusing on how to use the kettlebell without like powering through it, okay? So some of the stuff will have a little bit of that, but some of it I really want you to focus on the movement. It will be short, but we're going to start, and actually we're going to try and do multiple kettlebell workouts like this and always start with some sort of mobility to get our body ready for kettlebells. So we have 6 exercises we're going to use for mobility, 30 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. We're going to start with some shoulder mobility, then we'll be on the ground doing some hip openers, then we'll do a rollback, controlled rollback into a front lunge, then we'll do Cossack lunges, prone, scorpion, so really getting that nice stretch with the leg back, and then child pose into up dog controlled. Okay, so really focusing on the movement, opening up your hips for a lot of this stuff and getting the shoulders ready too. We're gonna start in 5 seconds. I am gonna use a bar, my lat pull down bar, to do the shoulder mobility. You can use a broom, you can use whatever you have. We're gonna start in 5 seconds. So bringing that bar around and over, okay, so opening up the shoulder and getting ready. Because you do a lot of shoulders in kettlebells. I think in general, you just always working shoulders. So it's important to get them ready. They're also very vulnerable to injury, so it's very important to keep them strong and have good range of motion. So the next exercise after this is I'm going to be on the ground. I'm going to go side to side with a hip opener into a hip thrust. So down, have my legs like this, and I'm going to go to the other side to open up my hips, and then thrust forward, and then lower. So squeezing your glutes as you come up. We will use this mobility warm-up with all of the exercises. So after this, we have a rollback controlled into an alternating front lunge. So deep lunge. Open up these hips. Move my mat a little bit. So rolling back and coming forward into a lunge. And crossing my foot and lunging forward. So switching legs, stretching that front leg. We have Cossack lunges next. So once again, opening up the hips. Come on up, side to side lunge, wide stance, coming down and stretching, up to the side and stretch, and then we're going to do prone, so I'll be laying flat down into doing some alternating scorpion stretches. We have 2 more moves. Open up those hips, try and sit back. All right, so on my belly, I'm gonna have my arms long, and I'm gonna bring my foot up and try my best to stretch it back. I'm a little tight. Other leg. I guess the goal would be to touch behind. I really need these. I need to work on these. Last move is just child's pose into down dog. All right, come on up. I'm just gonna get right into it. So stretching back into that child's pose, coming forward. Kind of do like a little back stretch and core stretch, and then lower back. Just use this opportunity to really get your body ready my mat in case I need it. We're gonna start our first set, and it's just gonna be a rep set. We will have some time sets. So I like the time sets so that we can really focus on the movement and not rush our way through the reps. So we will start with a rep set. And this will be 5 exercises using my, I think I'm going to use my 50. And I do have my 30 too. I usually don't use the 30 in some of my videos, but I'm going to use it today for that HIIT set. So we're going to flow through 5 exercises, starting with 5 reps, going to 1. So swings, kettlebell swings into 5, kettlebell power cleans, plank hops, hang cleans, and then we're just going to do a low. We'll do staggered squats on each side, but I want you to keep the weight low. We're not going to do it goblet style. All right, so I'm always going to stand back from my bell to start the swings. All right, and always really get your body ready. All right, deep breath, 5 reps. 1, 2, 3, squeeze the glutes, 4, and 5, setting it down, step up, power clean for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're bringing it all the way down. Plank hop in and out for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang clean, so it's a clean into a squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Staggered squat, so one leg's back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Other side. Switch to stagger. Down low and control. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, we're going to repeat and dropping a rep. So 4 reps. Stand back, take a deep breath, and hinge right here. 4 reps. 1, 2, 3. All right, pop it down. Power clean for 4. 1, squeeze the glutes. 2, 3, and 4. 4 plank hops. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hang cleans. 1, 2, 3. Last one. And 4 staggered. 1, 2. Try and keep your chest up. 3. Switch. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, on to our 3 rep round. It's always fine to take breaks between each round. Rest is important, okay? Allowing that heart rate to come down. All right, 3 reps. Take a deep breath. 1, 2, 3. 3 cleans. 1, 2, 3 plank hops. 1, 2, 3 hang cleans. 1, 2, and 3 staggered. 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, and 3. 2 more rounds. One to our 2 rep round. And maybe a nice little HIIT set. 1, 2, 2 power cleans. 1, 2, plank hops. 1, 2, hang cleans. 1 and 2, staggered. 1, 2, 1 and 2. Going right to my 1 rep. Set it back. Clean, plank hop, and clean, staggered, and stagger, and we're done. All right, so hopefully you're fully warmed up. We're gonna start a HIIT set, so we'll repeat this twice, but then we'll do it again after we do another complex, okay? So I do have my mat in case I need it for my knees, because we're going low. So we're gonna start with a clean. I'm gonna use my 30 for this entire set. It's big, it's a competition bell, so somewhat a little awkward sometimes, but I'm gonna clean it. I'm gonna go to that surrender. I'm gonna press it, and then I'm gonna go into my kneeling. So looking up at your weight, you're gonna come down, and then come up, bring it down, and finish that surrender. We'll focus on one side. Then we're gonna go to a kneeling swing and a catch. So focusing on the same side, we're gonna swing, catch, you're gonna come down and press up, okay? Constantly swinging and catching. Then we're gonna do around the world. So what we'll do is maybe we'll just focus on one direction. So I'm gonna go clockwise, okay? And then we're gonna go to a snatch. So I'm gonna snatch the weight up, and I'm gonna do more of a half windmill, so not a windmill, we're going like this off to the side. We're gonna come down, I'm gonna look up my weight and lean and triangulate in a nice flat back. And then we're gonna finish with just a rotational, powerful rotational. So 1 foot, you'll be on that stagger and rotating up and back. 40 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. So hopefully I won't have to repeat what I just told you. Watch those so you can learn. I'm getting used to some of these new exercises. So 5 moves, 40-10, starting with the clean to surrender. I'll try and give you a few different perspectives of how this looks, okay? So coming down, cleaning the weight. I'm gonna use the same leg, coming down, pressing it up with control, looking up, and then coming down. It's really about movement and control here. Bringing it down and stepping up. Set that clean, down, power it up, look up at it, come down. Make sure that shoulder's packed into your back. Bring it down and back up. All right, we have that kneeling swing catch. Okay, so I'm gonna keep with the same arm. I'm gonna swing and then go and catch it and go into that hip thrust. So weight front, catch it, come all the way down and all the way up. You could use a dumbbell if you don't have access to a kettlebell. I do think kettlebell is worth getting, buying, purchasing. You can do so much with it. And it's functional, it's strength, it's core, it's cardio, it's everything. After this, we have the around the world. So squeeze your glutes when you come up. All right. Around the world, getting some more core. A lot of core in these HIIT sets. So, grabbing with my right, passing it to my, I'm just gonna keep going around. Typically I alternate. Our next move is that snatch to half windmill, or rotational windmill, guess whatever you wanna call it. All right, keep that core tight, body straight. And then we'll go back to the start after, we'll wait two more moves. 5 seconds. All right, snatch. So coming up, so it's really a movement like that. Something to get used to, okay, so. All right, and then I'm gonna look up and I'm gonna bend forward. Slight bend in the knee, come down, and then press up. Bring it down, and repeat. Control. Try and get deeper as you do these. We just have that rotational swing next. This bell is big. It's just big, doesn't mean it weighs a lot. It's, I think, 14 kilograms. All right, so I'm gonna do staggered. My right will be back. Really powerful rotational swings. I have a few of these bells, and they're nice. So they're all the same size, but not the same weight. So with power, this is a more dynamic. Sometimes I keep it low. So working those abs. We have to repeat everything on the other side. So that clean surrender is next. 12 seconds. Use your abs, keep it tight. 4 seconds. All right. So on my left, starting with that clean surrender. We got 2 left. So clean, same side. Press it up. Look up at the weight and come down. Bring it back down with control. Step up with the same side. And reset. Look up at that weight. Bring it down and step up. All right, kneeling, swing catch on the other side. So swinging on the same side, that legs up. Catch, sit down, and press up. This big bell, I'm afraid it's gonna hit the floor. Core tight, guys, and squeeze those glutes. We have around the world next. Seconds. All right, lower it. I'm going to go opposite direction on around the world. So counterclockwise. So grabbing it and bringing it around with control. Make sure you have a nice switch on the grip, on the horns. We got snatch next. Focus on the core. This is like a little bit of a mini break from those combination moves. And don't lose focus. Especially if you're barefoot. Have to be careful if you're barefoot with the weights. We have 5 seconds. We have snatch, half windmill on the left. What you might notice is one side is going to struggle more than the other side. We're all unbalanced. Favor one side over the other. So snatch it, look up through the weight, try and get a nice flat back. Look up, slight bend in the knees, try to get deep, and then pulling up. Control, okay? Core, functional movement, okay? I think I got one more. 5 seconds. We have that rotational swing to finish. My left's gonna be back, my right's coming forward, and I'm gonna power that rotational swing. So we will repeat this HIIT one more time, twice through. We have another rep set, and that's it. That's the entire workout. So really quick, something you can add. You could start your day with this, especially that mobility stuff is really important. 15 seconds. I always try and have a rhythmic pattern on my breath. 5 seconds. All right, set it down. I'm going to keep it here and explain the next set. So we are going to do, once again, 5 to 1. So I'm going to do a reset swing, deadlifts, slow control rollbacks, a high pull, and then we're going to do staggered deadlifts for the last exercise. So we will begin with the resets. I'm going to use my 50 again. So swing and reset, pop it up to your deadlifts. For 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Deadlifts. 1, hinging, squeezing. 2, 3, 4, we got rollbacks next, and 5, so lower so you don't need it. I'm going to do controlled, so 1, and with control, 2, 3, high pulls are next. 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Foot back, deadlift, staggered. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sit it down. 4 reps. You'll notice your heart rate comes up after you complete the set. 4 resets. So really put your weight into your heels. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Deadlifts. 1, 2, 3. Rollbacks are next. 4. 1, 2. High pulls are next. 3, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bring those elbows up. Stagger for those high pulls. 2, 3, feel that nice stretch. And 4, switch. 1, 2, soft knee in the front. And 4. All right. 3 resets. When we're hinging, sitting back into those heels for 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 deadlifts. 1, 2, 3 rollbacks. 1. If you don't want to do it with your legs up, you can just do a full get up. 2, 1 more with legs, flat like this. And then come up. High pulls for 3. 1, 2, and 3. Stagger for 3. 1. Core tight, helps with the back. 3. 1, 2, and 3. All right, round of 2. Hit pause, take breaks anytime you need it. 2 resets. 1. Hop it up. 2. Deadlift. 1, 2. 2 rollbacks. Slowly lower. And really come up with purpose. All right. And 2. High pulls. 1 and 2. 1. And I always say this, don't let the kettlebell control you, okay? You be the boss of the kettlebell. All right, we have 1 rep. I'm gonna go right into it. Deadlift, down, roll back, high pull, staggered, switch. You can lower before you switch if you want. And there we go. That's it. We have the HIIT 1 more time, and I'm going to continue to use my 30. I'll get my timer ready. All right, we're going to start. Okay, so we're going to start in 5 seconds with that clean surrender. So everything we just did, we're repeating. I'll face this way so you can see me. So clean the weight up, surrender on the right. Remember, we got about 2 the last time. Look up at that weight, come down. Bring it down and step up. And repeat. Press it up as best as you can. Control flat back, hopefully. Bring it down. Step up. Repeat. So we got further this time. All right. We have our kneeling swing. Okay. So same side, legs up, catching, and hip thrusting. That nice stretch, and squeeze the glutes up. Control. You have around the world next, clockwise. Focus. Thrust those hips forward. All right, lower the weight. Hold it with my right and rotating clockwise. So focus so you don't drop the kettlebell or it slips. Focus. We have that snatch half windmill next. So a lot of core, like I said. You need a good base, and a good strong base. And I feel like kettlebells do a good job of working the core. All right. Snatch it up on my right. I think we got about 4-ish. Standing back, because you're going to swing into that snatch with power. Looking up, coming down with control. And then back down, and slowly lower. Focus on each movement. Seconds. And yeah, that rotational swing. Alright. So right foot back. Going right diagonally to the left with power. Alright, here we go. So that weight wants to pull you forward, and you're not going to let it. Your core is going to stop it. So working more obliques when you're going in this direction. You can even try and get it higher when you get used to it. We go back to the start, and then you're done this entire workout. Of course, you should stretch. 13 seconds. Slowly lower. We have the clean on the left, surrender, 5 moves. And we're done cleaning it on one side. So clean, left goes down, press it up, look up at that weight, come down, come up, bring it down, and step up. Control, 13 seconds. Slowly lower. Left up. All right. On to our kneeling swing on the left. Into that hip. Not getting too much power from your legs when you do it this way. And come back and press up. Keep that core tight. Focus. Squeeze. Feel a little quad. 2. 18 seconds. And you have around the world counterclockwise. Three seconds. All right. Around the world. Going the other way, we have 3 moves. So starting with my left. Snatch half windmill next. You could do this entire workout with 1 kettlebell. That's all you need. I know equipment's hard to find these days. And it's expensive. seconds. We have snatch, half windmill. All right, rest it down. Step back for that snatch. I don't think I can do that. Power it up. Look up at the weight and come down. Try and get deep. Lock that shoulder or elbow. Make sure the shoulder is packed. Oh, straight lines. All right, rotational swing to finish. And left is back and going diagonal. Finish strong. You have 25 seconds left of this workout. Last 15-ish. Push, breathe, focus. It's nice to use a lighter weight or an opportunity to use your lighter kettlebell. All right, slowly lower. You are done this workout. So let your heart rate come down, cool down, stretch, maybe repeat the warm up, but hold the positions into more of a stretch. And drink lots of water, get your vitamin D, vitamin C, very important. And I'll see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do, and Clean Fitness. Bye.